You win these, you make a case as well.
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
And he heads back into the ring. Bullseye with the drop kick. All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, three clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love to trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing to.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
From behind.
Being carried around now. Neck breaker.
Oh, for the title.
Jimmy Uso with an easy kick out.
Not even close.
Sharp chop. Gets lifted into position. A slam. The Usos and the New Day had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
What tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
Xavier Woods falling victim to an onrush now.
Getting a taste of just how bad it can truly get inside the Uso penitentiary.
The New Day asked for this, demanded to defend their title in this unforgiving structure.
And he has an answer for Big E. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i group.
A jumping knee strike.
Lights out. Hooked up.
DDT!
Come on, we can have a new champ here. Kicks out. He still has life.
He just won't give up.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Up high.
Misses big time.
Back into the ring now.
And he goes crash. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
We're no trying to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture. culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches. Rocket kick.
The champ is in agony here.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe.
Shoulders are down to retain. Fights the shoulder up and one.
Wow, I thought this was over. Taking off from the ropes. Ouch. Swinging neck breaker.
Hooked in.
Package driver. Could be game over for the Usos.
What a kick out at two.
This puts the pressure back on the champion.
Can the champion respond with their back against the wall?
That almost did the job for Xavier Woods, but now he has to be wondering, what else do I have to do? And an overkick. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here. Super kick. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Boom, punch across the cheek. It's been getting nasty between the New Day and the Usos for months. The Hell in a Cell is just amplifying the fact.
We've said it time and time again. These two teams bring the best out of each other.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Oh, man, check out this.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods, handcuffs and all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That heart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the
For the first time ever, we have a women's... Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style. Bayley's being caught off guard by Naomi. The champ wasn't expecting such a flurry of offense from the challenger.
Incredible. Man, we know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. Look at this! And completely missed the mark.
A terrible miscalculation. Missing a move like that can cost you more than the match. Goodness gracious.
The champion sending a message. There's no mercy here. And gets tossed back into the mat.
The role model, not exactly a favorite here.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Look out below!
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
And she slides her back to the mat. Oh, he scouted that one. And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
And I think it was you, Byron, who asked Bayley if she changed. And she said, I didn't change. I just did what I had to do, and look what I've done.
Well, you're right. Love it or hate it, Bayley's doing what she's had to do by hook or by crook to maintain a stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh, my God, right over the top and hit hard.
I don't know what you're thinking.
All the way to the outside.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. She'll take things into the ring. And now Naomi is thriving off the audience.
Springboard off.
For the middle rope. What a roundhouse kick.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about Becky Lynch on Raw. They're now talking about Rhea Ripley in NXT. But Bayley's been the longest-reigning champ in SmackDown history.
And you read off all the accolades, all the championships she has held, that for some reason Bayley still finds herself overlooked. Being set up in the corner for something.
Shoulder tackle up. Shoulder tackle.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Harsh forearm.
Draped across the middle rope. And down. Oof. Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack.
Uh-oh. All the way down to the floor.
That's really leaping before you look.
Could be a tide turner in this match. Bayley to belly. Bayley caught Naomi right where she wanted her. Now she's got to capitalize.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Trying to escape with a series of elbows, followed by a swinging neckbreaker.
Ooh! Oh, perfect kick. Oh! Naomi's heading up top.
She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next. Lift off!
Look at Bayley, fast press!
Fast press!
Shed breaker.
Dragon screw. We're going to shut this down.
And she fights it off. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
The ref not even getting a one.
She is showing us something special here tonight. Kick to the gut, just to set up. Saves the rose plant.
Will the champ make that pay off?
There's two. Bayley retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the
Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style.
Naomi put a stop to that.
She dodges out of the way.
Ouch. Kick right to the midsection.
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on
Perched up top.
what? That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Axe handle finds the mark.
Ooh, double axe handle.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not enough.
Crashing to the floor.
That wasn't only a reckless decision, it was a dumb one, too.
Well, if you're going to be reckless, I hope you're also tough.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Bayley trying to fire herself up.
Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now. Back into the ring she goes. Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe. And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. Ooh!
Senton hits the target! Oh, just throwing their body! Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about Becky Lynch on Raw. They're now talking about Rhea Ripley in NXT. But Bayley has been... And here we go! Tip!
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready. Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Luthez press! Oh, here it comes!
Quickly transition, shoulders are down.
Uh-oh, this battle rages on.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
Kick gets caught. Whoa, kick. She's going up now, going up high.
From the top. Oh, man. Uh-oh, Thorne's gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
Wrapped around the neck. This is...
The guillotine locked in. This is all...
That was an incredible counter.
Using the ropes. Springboard roundhouse. Good night. Perched up top. Brace for this impact. Like a guillotine.
I can't believe she's going back again.
Perched up top.
Oh, bad landing. That's not what she had planned. Getting out of harm's way.
Ow!
She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse. Naomi showing her instinct.
Kick out and the title fight continues.
She just will not go away.
Bayley and Naomi both worn down, both exhausted. But this is about winning. This is about being the better woman in the history books.
She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
She counters it.
Boom, rear view.
Pin, title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
Cover. No, my, that was close.
This is complete insanity.
Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
What else does Naomi need to do? She's fought so hard, but still can't put her way up.
And she anticipated what was coming. Going head to head, putting each other to the test. Looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Neither competitor is backing down. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor laying up. Contact.
No idea her opponent has her dead to rights here. Right on the mark, rear view by Naomi.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
No, we did it! We have a new champion!
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi!
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already. Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Ray Dudley.
The Dudley Boys. Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Nice scoop slam.
Alpha is all fired up.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior.
Nicely done.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Oh, man, he grabbed the kendo stick. Everyone needs to watch out now.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
Well, this is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
A very ferocious demeanor emanating from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley Boys to...
Flying! Good Lord! Taking flight!
From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming.
To the sky! You gotta be kidding me!
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Lift off!
Here he is, heading back into the ring. Oh, my God, what an elbow. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Here are your winners, Alpha.
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Pulling up to the turnbuckle here. Look out! Heading back to the ring.
Oh, crash and burn. Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior.
Toss their opponent.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
He gets into the ring.
Ooh, man!
God, taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. With the lariat, Sika showing zero restraint.
And the Wild Samoans are just absolutely running roughshod over the Dudley Boys. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment. On the top. Double axe handle. To the sky.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know.
Looks like Sika's loading up.
Into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
Just whipped into the table. Timed his defense perfectly.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Boom! Ooh, a nasty shock in the throat.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
They have tried their hardest to avoid damage, but I think that's... There it is!
Locked in the accolade! Locked in deep, and he's in full panic mode here. Slides out the back door, and he is free.
Devon with some agility.
The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or a kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Sika is feeling a rush of confidence right now. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answered yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
Deposited across the barricade.
Sliding back into the ring.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his Devon. Hoists his opponent up.
Saving grace.
The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville. Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Oh, God. He's struggling to stay in this thing.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Oh, right into a counter. Lifted and completely helpless here. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Here are your winners,
Now, this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly a new challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship for 744 days. And the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who have held those titles for 422 days.
Record-breaking reigns in both singles and tag team competition. If Solo captures the North American title tonight, who knows how long he'll keep it for?
Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now.
Got to be a tough situation for Carmelo Hayes here. He's up against an opponent he could never have planned for.
No, but there's a clear strategy, Cole. Solo Sikoa has an injury to his left knee. Solo had a brutal Falls Count Anywhere match last month here in NXT, and he just faced Drew McIntyre on SmackDown just a few days ago.
It's very unlikely that Solo's knee is 100% today. Melo needs to focus on further damaging that knee.
Let me point out that this is brutally unfair to the A-Champ. He prepared for Wes Lee, or a night off. Now he's not getting either? This is ridiculous. The advantage is clearly in the hands of Solo Sikoa, who had something up his sleeve. All night.
Well, you think Melo is regretting the attack on Wes Lee earlier tonight?
Hayes regrets nothing. Don't you dare second-guess the A-Champ.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Mello in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Mello got out of harm's way, well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
And Carmelo gets cut off.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Mello 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Mello truly became the A-champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the Bloodline just 10 days ago. Well, this bond between Mello and Trick might be even thicker than blood. Solo reverses and looks to capitalize.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Escape and a takedown.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. What a main event this has been for the one-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
And if Solo didn't have this breakout year, maybe his cousin Roman Reigns wouldn't have trusted him enough to be part of the Bloodline.
Being placed in the corner here.
Textbook scoop slam.
It headed up top. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move.
And gentlemen, we may be moments away from the street champ becoming the North American champ. Sky high.
Elbow drop.
All eyes are on Solo now. You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes, ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now
What?
Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends.
Ooh.
First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa, cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Making his way to the top here.
From the top.
Samoa splash by Solo Sikoa. Are we headed towards a title change?
There's two.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner.
Look at this.
And that title, the WWE. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns, over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody spinning his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Gentlemen, for 17 months.
Finds the roll-up.
That was an easy kick out for Roman.
Maybe just testing the waters with that one.
Placed into the corner here.
Every counter being answered with another.
Shoulder to the stomach.
Kick to the abdomen.
Oh, a knee. Lights out. Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins.
Clothesline!
Off with their head.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Countering each other again and again.
With authority! Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone another way. It just proves that Seth
hit that with everything and following it with the pin. It'll take more than that to hold him down. Put in the corner now. Oh, look at this. Raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
Oh, that didn't go as Seth designed. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the Bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him. This has to be it.
2 kicks out.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Reigns gets out of harm's way. Flip blade by Rollins. Uh-oh. Let's go. We're going to see it.
Rollins with the stomp. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
And going for the pin. Is still in this.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Reigns turns that around, and he re-enters into the ring.
Man. Right across the larynx.
And Reigns is really fired up. He's getting back up, straight into harm's way.
Ooh, he fends that off. Oh, my God.
Springboard, but nobody home.
What a reversal. What you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
Michael, I think...
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. And connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
where it could all end for him.
Totally helpless at the moment. A slam.
The stop has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, the challenger comes up big.
And a cover.
He did it. Rollins wins the title.
Here is your winner.
Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win. Bold move to go for the pinfall this early in the matchup.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot.
Knew what Roman had coming. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the Bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him. Non-stop blows.
Well, that does not look good. Yeah, it seems to have opened him up pretty bad.
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
Reigns so close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
Got them off their feet here. Big powerbomb.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music, I bet if If Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear. Springboard.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
What a display of strength here.
All the way down. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Choose any Seth Rollins nickname you want, they're all true. And the WWE Universe can't deny it.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and Falcon Arrow.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here. Bam! Oh!
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Creates a little space with a kick.
Single leg drop kick caught him. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never... From the top!
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Into the barricade.
Oh no, what could this be?
Oh, don't do this.
Hung up on the barricade. Hit a big boot.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Oof.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game. Roman has taken a moment to soak it all in.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE Universe. This is Roman's universe.
Looks like he's coming back in.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist to the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Elbow drop on target.
Oh, man.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Are we heading towards a countout?
I hope not. And he now slides back into the ring.
And this match will continue on.
Oh! Catches the kick.
Dragon screw. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. Wards that off. What a response.
Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Pow, what a shot.
Seth Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth has faced. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Escape that in a hurry.
Clothesline!
No!
Launch out to the outside.
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE Universe. This is Roman's universe. Reigns hits it! Perfect execution from the champ.
The hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
Right now, Seth is unable to evade Roman's offense. He's lining him up. Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Seth Rollins' arrogance on... Oof. That'll teach him not to showboat in the middle of a match.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Seth losing any command of this match.
This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going. Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
Rollins continuing to mock Reigns, continuing to infuriate him as he attacks the tribal chief.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Tonight, they're doing it to each other. Just unloading knees to the body.
Oh, ouch! He just flipped the script there.
Oh, clothesline.
Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance. Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him.
Being sized up, he might regret getting back up here.
Gee. Right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night. Big crash landing on the outside. He is locked in and has his opponent dead to rights.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out, and now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother. He's looking lost out there, looking like an easy target. Reigns. Perfect execution by the champion.
Taking a moment to soak it all in.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns' old Shield brother now. He wants this fight on the outside.
Oh, no. Look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way.
Whip back into the ring.
Here it comes. The stop connects. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
A kick out. Oh, my God.
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap there? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulates.
Reigns is setting up. Oh my God! Here it comes!
The champ might have just sealed things.
And then quickly the cover.
2. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
That's how much winning this title means. To give everything you've got. I don't know how much. Bam! By Reigns!
Did the champ just close this out? Trying to get into the pin.
2.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal. The following contest
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the use